Petra Fire. Today we're going to talk about convection, conduction, and radiation. And I'm going to enjoy my cup of hot cocoa. Why is hot cocoa my favorite drink? It's my favorite drink because right here I'm feeling that conduction with the hot cocoa and the cup touching my hands. Oh, my hands feel so nice and warm. Then when I go to take a big drink, I can feel all of that steam up on my face, and that's some awesome convection. And then, just before I reach and grab this cup of hot cocoa, I actually feel the heat, and so that is the radiation. Oh, I love hot cocoa because it is a great way to talk about heat transfer. So when I think about conduction, I have a movement that really helps me remember what conduction means. And I just clap. When I clap, I get to think about something that is hot is touching something that is not hot. And so when the something that is hot that touches something that's not hot, the heat transfers from one to the other. So, conduction. Here's your movement for radiation. When I think of radiation, here it goes. Radiation is when we have heat moving left and right. And so as it moves from side to side, we know that we are having that heat move from something that's hot and it's moving out. Radiation. So let's talk convection. My movement for convection. When we talk convection, it's because heat is rising up. And so when the heat is rising up, we make this movement. Convection. If I touch this with my bare hands, I get a severe burn. That's why I need my hot pad. Fire when they're next to the stove, because again my boiling water is here, and because of radiation the heat from here is going to catch this paper towel on fire, and then we're going to have a big mess. So to keep our kitchen safe, we got to take care of these paper towels. Convection that is coming off of this candle, it was going to catch that curtain on fire. There's no way I want that in my home. So when I have candles, I make sure that there's nothing around them and that we're not going to have anything above them that could catch on fire. Convection was your answer. So we're going to pretend that this is a firework. And when this firework lands inside of the grass, we're going to see direct contact, conduction of the firework and the grasses. And so each of these little grasses are touching each other, and we're going to see the fire continue to move throughout these grasses. Now that all these grasses have caught on fire, now we're starting to see that this has flames and the heat is starting to move up. And as this heat is moving up, we are absolutely having convection currents catching this bush on fire. This wildfire is sure spreading quick. We need to do something about it. So now that the fire has gone into the bush, we're still having that convection going up and bringing this fire into the tree. But even more problem, son, is that even though the convection is still moving the fire up off the ground, it's now starting to move the fire to the sides. And so this tree is catching this tree on fire because of radiation. This is now a giant wildland fire. And all three, conduction, convection, and radiation, are making this fire grow very quick. It's so important that we talked about heat transfer today, because we really need to go back to that fire triangle. Heat, oxygen, and fuel are what make up a fire, the ingredients for that fire. And we needed to talk about how that fire moves. And so the firefighters were always thinking about how to get rid of the heat, the oxygen, or the fuel to put the fire out. Have a great day.